Now fling the blasted thing again, I said. And put your anger into it this time, like so. Or if you've not anger enough for it yet, you'll learn, I promise you.
The boon I got from chaos has a new effect. If you can hear me, my
赔了一个斯利陶森换66%的特工强化。
humble wish that someday you and father settle all your differences and be at peace.
Ah, most splendid of an offering, young man. And while we've yet to even meet in person, I already feel as though the two of us are close. Why, closer than you must be even with your father. Perhaps we ought to go telling everybody I'm your real father, am I right?
别再搞事了，宙斯！我们家还不够乱吗？
I suppose if it's down in the underworld, you would have heard such tales of me, young man. They're all untrue, except the tales of my bravery. Those are completely accurate, though all too modest in most cases, I must say.
Oh, 是哟。
Shattered that, king of the Olympians, Lord Zeus. Forgive this offer of ambrosia, for I know you have no limit of it there. But here it is the finest gift that can be given, and even still it isn't anything compared to all you've done for me. Thank you, Uncle.
Now, nephew, you are most generous indeed in showing all this deference to me. But we must keep some distance, shouldn't we? Lest all the others here, why, they would be most jealous if they caught me playing favorite.
目前
Even though you are my favorite. Presently.
哦，不解之缘。
And you remember that, and take my blessing here, and fight your way on out of there for me.
What does one offer to the god of wine? The very best is what? And down here, this is it, mate. I'm grateful I've got some of your spirit in me. To have such a connection with you despite all the distance between us.
Zach, I cannot believe what you're offering to me. Ambrosia, man, for me? And talk about a bottle that has seen some wild days and nights. I mean, if it got all the way to you down there, only to come back up. You know what? I'm saving it till we can share it here.
有了，酒神的不解之缘。
Oh, hey, let's see, man. I am thinking that this time around, this
Come now, I don't think that's anything to be concerned about.
Look, Pat.
Good. There you are, stranger. Settle something for us quickly, Would Achilles not make for the perfect champion of a...
I think I'd rather maintain watch over a nearly empty hall than battle all the shades around here, Pat.
I too would vastly prefer having to contend with Theseus rather than yourself, Achilles. Although that's not to say I disagree that almost anybody would be better in the role than him.
It seems then I am overruled. But I know champion material when I see it, and I see it now.
谢了。
I have no new tales left to tell. But do not think that you have won, Prince Zagreus. For any tale worth telling is a tale worth telling again, and again, and again. Bye-bye.
What? 我是相信有讲完那一天，但是他也许会重复啊什么的，也说不定。
What happened with Dusa, Nix? You really fired her because she talked to me. She was my friend.
She was removed for
不服从
insubordination
上级3番5次僭越职权。
proper judgment, child. Your affinity for her is the reason her removal was as amicable as it was.
好啦，至少他给我解答了，但是这是真是假我不知道，但我相信是真的。
Insubordination and repeated lack of what? She worked harder than anyone here to keep the house neat and orderly. I'd thought you would have valued that.
不过确实，他怎么的就不服从上级？
Her eagerness to please was to a fault. Perhaps Perhaps your Olympian relatives require sacrifices, child, but this house requires efficiency and nothing more.
Efficiency. You know who you sound like right now, don't you, Nix? I can't believe this.
他是指老爸吗？
If you are bent on undermining my authority, go do so someplace else.
I...
讲不赢啊！而且我后来想到，那面镜子确实是帮了不少的忙。到后面哪天妈妈封锁我的镜子，高热度不用打，虽然打真结局不需要打高热度啦。哎，不一定哦，多少还是要一些热度。好啦，一方面我是真的还蛮难过，一方面是真的蛮期待杜莎的故事会怎么继续下去。
In the name of Hades, I hereby release Orpheus from the terms of his pact.
What? Where did you unearth that blasted contract?
好了，我下次应该看到他们两个在一起了。
Had enough.
Despite whatever difficulties you've encountered, dear cousin, again and again you have never yielded. I must admit, your strength of will is quite inspiring.
哎呦，我还把那一句话给按掉了。
I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths, I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm. But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you.
谢了。
The low cunning of your lifeless enemies is not a match for your divine might.
From the rumblings of the earth, I have deduced your father himself stands against you when at last you are about to leave these depths. It must be quite an interaction between you. Have I deduced correctly? Respond.
正
That's
确
right, Master Chaos. My father personally takes it upon himself to stop me in the event none of his underlings beat him to it. He can be a handful.
Well then, consider bringing to one of your future interactions the small round
圆形催化剂。
the one in the shape you call an egg. It shall serve no purpose there at all. And if you succeed, then it shall bring us some amusement, shall it not?
Huh? What?
Yes? Was I supposed to respond there? I guess this came to pass.
Huh? 所以我在最后一轮带着吗？还是怎样？不知道。他应该不会要我全程都带着吧？
My friend.
嗨。给一下。
I am indebted to you, Zagreus, both for your friendship and embarrassment of generosity.
And I, in turn, am indebted to you, Orpheus, for your calm demeanor and ability to accept life's greatest challenges. You inspire me, and I wish you the best.
Zagreus, the most amazing circumstances have occurred. The terms of my employment.
哦，现在才会他才会离开
I。may visit Asphodel sometimes. May visit her.
That's great. Orpheus, what are you waiting for, mate? Go and find your muse out there. You two have lots to catch up on, I think.
为什么杂哥讲的好像不是，就是他没有，哎，这是我的功劳，哎，是我用的哦，他就直接啊，赶快去啊。
You're right. I am so very anxious, I must say. But I must also thank you for this opportunity and for speaking with me all this time. So, how might I repay you?
不要再失去他了。
Why is it always talk of payment around here? You're my mate, and your songs have lifted many spirits here, including mine. Now go, and make the most of this, will you?
Thank you. I shall.
有了，
I shall.
好，契约已撕毁。祝你们幸福。
Nix, I'm sorry that I raised my voice with you before. It's just, I cared about Dusa, and I know just how much she cared about working here, with you and all of us. Isn't there some way you would reconsider letting her go?
I appreciate that you have calmed yourself, my child. As for the Gorgon Head, this house needs steady-tempered vigilance, not unthinking devotion. Despite repeated feedback, she refused to approach any aspect of her duties with restraint.
是哦，
Wait, you're saying you fired Dusa for working too hard? Did you give her any warning?
She did not understand how to work properly. Despite all that she did, she ultimately was a burden to this house. There was no warning necessary on my part.
哇，天哪！是没错，可是我觉得还是有点残忍啊。
Please give her another chance, Nix.
对啊，
She can learn, she just needs to know what she did wrong. She gave this work everything.
不是所有人都像你这么厉害，这么的聪明，好吗？
It seems you have more patience than I, child. And I did not realize you cared. But do not ask again for me to rescind my decision.
哇，
Are we understood?
那问题是你把他开除了，那谁来打扫圣殿？
Yes, we're understood.
我觉得还是有后续的，不会就这样结束。
Should visit the head chef.
怎么样说离开就离开，说不见就不见的角色？
How's my little baddie doing, Zach? The one I gave you was just a little pup. I figured she'd be better off with you. Please tell me I was right.
Batty's doing great, Meg. Reminds me of you every time I think of her. Helps keep me company throughout my little jaunts outside. So you've a thing for bats, then?
That's good. And yes, the bats around here, they and I have always shared an understanding, you could say. I usually care for the pups myself. But Batty, she seemed more your style.
Oh,
That she is.
okay.
New music.
老爸有话要说。
You voided the contract with our court musician. Used your own authority against me.
So what if I did? Just gives him a bit of a break from time to time. He's still your court musician, isn't he?
He is. And he knows better than to undermine me, I think. Though I suppose the Queen would take your side that he has paid his dues in full by now.
啊？
He has.
不太懂，不太懂这是对谈的意思。
Dusa.
哎啊！我的
Next year, do I want my job again? More than anything, this job, it means everything to me. I mean, working with you, you are the night itself. This place and all of you, all of it, it's so amazing to me, and I want to help. Just give me one more chance.
Your one more chance has certain stipulations, Dusa.
特
If
殊
you
的
think it is
契约
necessary to exceed the allotted time for your responsibilities, I expect you to ask.
哦，
You are not the sole bearer of this house's fate. Your temperament toward your work is as important as the end result. Now then, I would ask that you return to your post.
没办法在规定的时间内完成自己工作，可以请求帮助。哇！
What? Miss Nex, you mean, like, start right now? Now? I mean, I don't have a lot of pressing obligations, so I'll do it. Yes, I accept. I'm so excited to be back. Where do I even start? I can survey the lounge, sweep the cobwebs, walk Cerberus, check the pantry. Okay, I'm off.
Do your best work.
Hooray.
感觉一切都太突然。等一下，我换个音乐，一下走了，然后一下又马上回来，这太突然了。一句话就带过，一句话，你被开除了，好，拜拜，然后就不见了。他说，你可以回来了，好了。的确是我自己太激动了点了，但回来就好，又可以见到杜莎。
All right, one more time.